How's it going, guys? Welcome to my deck profile for Prank Kids 2019. This is currently March and Midsummer 2019, and I'll be showcasing my Prank Kids deck that I've been using, and I've been winning a lot of locals with it. So, the first card, which is probably one of the most important cards in the whole deck, are 3 Prank Kids Fansies. So, what these do is it allows you to pretty much Foolish Burial a card and then special summon from deck. Like, one of the main effects of Prank Kids is that you can special summon from deck, and plus the Foolish that you get is really nice. So you're going to need 3 Prank Kids Fansies. Next cards, Prank Kids Dropsies and Prank Kids Lampsies. You're going to need 3 of those. Prank Kids Lampsies, it's 500 burn damage to your opponent when they're sent to the graveyard for a link or fusion, and Prank Kids Dropsies is plus 1000 damage to you after you get them to the graveyard after a link summon or fusion summon. Then after that effect is over, you can special summon them from your deck. So you can special summon 2 new ones from your deck with different names. So you're going to need 3 of each of those. After that, the last Prank Kids monster that you're going to need are 3 Prank Kids Roxies. So these guys' effect is that you can send 1 card from your hand and banish it, and then draw 1 new card after you use them for link or fusion material. And then after that is over, you can special summon from deck. So it's good if you want a restart in your hand. Helps it more consistent. And the other Prank Kids spells and traps, you're on 3 copies of Prank Kids Pranks. Prank Kids Pranks, it adds a token, and it also lets you shuffle back 3 Prank Kids from your graveyard. That's a bit of a downside, but after that you get to draw 1. So run 3 of those. After that, you're on 3 Prank Kids Pandemonium, which is a polymerization for Prank Kids, but you can do it on your opponent's turn. So it's very nice, because it allows you, if you have the right cards, to summon out a 3K beat stick that can also be used as a Raigeki effect, but we'll get into that later. And the second to last is 3 copies of Prank Kids Place. You're going to need those. It's a field spell that can add 500 damage, or 500 attack, to any of your cards if you fusion summoned, and can get rid of 500 attack from your opponent's monsters if you link summoned. It also has a search effect where you can add 1 Prank Kids monster from your deck. And finally, you run 2 copies of Prank Kids Plan, which is a very, very good card. It has really good graveyard effect, where after you activate it, you can link summon using cards from your hand on either opponent's turn, which is really nice. But also, what you can do is you can banish it from your graveyard and shuffle back every single one of the Prank Kids cards in your graveyard back to your deck. If you have a lot of front in your graveyard from links or fusions, then you can shuffle back, and you can shuffle back all your links, fusions, and normal monsters and spells for Prank Kids. So it's a very, very good card. Run 2 of those. And to the other cards that I'm using that are not Prank Kids monsters. So, staples pretty much. I'm running 2 Terraforming. Lets you get the place card out. You also want to run 3 copies of Instant Fusion. So, you can get one of your fusion monsters out for links. Since the meta right now is Salamangreats, I'm running 1 copy of Mind Crush, just so you can get rid of one of their good cards for their combos. Also, since it's March, I'm running 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring for draw and graveyard effect negations. 3 copies of Effect Veiler for effect negations on your opponent's turns. 3 Pots of Desires for that nice +2. 2 copies of Polymerization. 1 copy of Raigeki. 1 copy of Invocation, and 1 copy of Reasoning. So after that, I'm going to get into the extra deck monsters. Now, this is where Prank Kids really excels. So, 3 copies of Prank Kids Rocket Ride. This is one of your best fusion monsters in the entire deck, because its effect is that during battle phase, it can lose half of its attack and attack directly for 1,000. And after that, you can tribute it to your graveyard and add or special summon 2 Prank Kids monsters from your graveyard. So that's pretty nice. It just adds back those for your graveyard. So run 3 of those. After that, run 2 copies of Prank Kids Bow Wow Bark. Any card it points to gains 1,000 attack points, and then you contribute it to add back 2 Prank Kids cards from your hand. Run 2 copies of Prank Kids Doo 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 Doo. And what this does is when you summon it, you can add a Prank Kids spell or trap to your hand from your deck. And after that, you contribute to the graveyard to add back 2 Prank Kids cards back to your hand. Run 2 Prank Kids Weather Washer. And it has the same effect. You're not normally going to use its regular effect. You're going to use its add back effect to add monsters back to from your grave to your hand. And the 2 biggest monsters in the extra deck. So first, Prank Kids Rip Roaring Roaster. It's a Link 4, 3,000 attack. What it does is a Harpy's Feather Duster effect, where it blows up all of your opponent's back row. So, very good card. It's a quick effect, so you can do it on any turn. And then, in my opinion, the best card in the deck, 1 copy of Prank Kids Battle Butler. So what this does, it's a fusion of 1 Prank Kids Dropsies, Lampsies, and Fansies. And what it does is it has 3,000 attack and 3,000 defense. And what you can do with it is you can blow up all of your opponent's monsters on their side of the field, so a Raigeki effect when you tribute it. And that's like a very, very good effect, because if they have a full board set up and you have it out, you can just tribute and blow up their entire board. So a very, very, very good card. It's like in a second Raigeki. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave a list of all the cards that you need to build this deck in the description, and this deck is very good. It's won me a lot of local games, and it's what I've been playing for the past month or so. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.